Hello and welcome back to another in-depth weather video. Today we're going to be talking about Tropical Depression 18E, which is likely to become Tropical Storm Marie, and the current storm information actually shows it already being at that strength. But we will wait and see, and hopefully by the next National Hurricane Center advisory, this will be a tropical storm. But right now, maximum sustained winds of 35 miles an hour, minimum central pressure of 1,005 millibars, and it is moving west at 10 miles an hour. So let's move on here to the cone, where this is expected to become a tropical storm between now and Wednesday, and then eventually become a hurricane between Wednesday and Friday. Now, I have seen Category 2. It can go higher than that. It can go lower than that. We'll look more into that in the current storm information. But right now, arrival time of winds with wind speed probabilities. So, there isn't much land in this field. A couple of islands possibly in this field here, but highest wind speed probabilities are between Wednesday 8 a.m. and Thursday 8 a.m. with that 80 to 90% chance of tropical storm force winds. Now, if we go to wind speed probabilities, 50 knots, you can see right in here that slot that was the 70 to 80 on the tropical storm wind speed probabilities. Hurricane wind speed probabilities much further out and much less of a chance, so we definitely have to look out for that. But let's move on here to the satellite imagery. So, Tropical Depression 18E. You can see some circulation there, looking pretty good. It does look like there's a little bit of shear there, but there still is some pretty good thunderstorm action there, pretty good circulation. So it's looking like a tropical storm to me. But of course, I could be wrong. This thing could get sheared off in the next few hours. Last advisory was at 9 UTC. So the next 15 UTC. So that should come out in a few hours from when I post this video, and I will update this video title if this does become a tropical storm. But let's move on here. Current storm information. So, global and hurricane model showing pretty much this trend, moving west, taking a little bit of a turn to the west northwest, and then either leveling out or going north. GFS ensembles kind of showing that same track, as well as the GEPS showing that as well. Intensity guidance. This is important here, because there are a few models that show this staying a tropical storm. But then again, there's one model showing this becoming a Category 5 hurricane. So, this is the M storm. The M storm is usually the boom or bust storm in the Pacific. That's usually been the trend, especially right now, because we are in September, October. I think that this could get into major hurricane status, but that does take a little bit of strength to do so. Right now there is some shear, so it has to battle that off, but I think it can get there. Let's go to weathernerds.org. The European kind of having more of a straight west-northwest type of track, and then that's pretty much it. We've seen most of this already. Alright. Models here. Here's the GFS. So it is showing this becoming a tropical storm and a hurricane. But you can see as it goes north, that's the thing with this. If it goes too far to the north, it's going to weaken greatly. So it has a very small window to become that Cat 5. I think that between 48 hours and 96 hours is that time frame where it either becomes a major or it doesn't. If we get past this 96-hour mark, it's done. Everything is showing that past this marker here, everything's going downhill. Either steeply downhill or just downhill. So let's see here, 96 hours. That's right about here. And you can see from that point it just gets shredded. And, well, if we go here, let's see. Can we go to the entire Pacific Ocean? Here we go, North Pacific. This does show it kind of contributing to the atmospheric river. Just wanted to check that real quick. But let's go back here to the Eastern Pacific. So yeah, 96 hours is definitely the cutoff. Let's see, at 48 hours, that's when it starts gaining strength. And at 96 hours, that's when it starts declining in strength. So yeah, 48 to 96 is the time frame here. 48 to 96. So if we don't have a major hurricane after 96 hours, that's it. So that's the gist of this storm. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.